top 10 games submitted to GMTK GameJam 2026 that I've personally played. At number 10, the last but definitely not least, we have Dirt and Blood, which is a little deduction game in which you dig up corpses and must deduce where fresh ones are by who you dig. For example, the husband has exactly one fresh neighbor. There's one issue, however, the cursed. If you dig up 3 of them, BAM! You lose. This clever mechanic unfortunately backfires pretty quickly because the game transforms into a gamble. You can just dig up the cursed on your first click of the night without any clue and lose that way. Hence why the game is so low despite its very cool and interesting concept. Next up on number 9 we have Time to Satisfy. An interesting title in which we must take care of a creature described as a meteor, but yeah, that's definitely not a funny space rock. It glows in different colors, showing you what it wants. Like for example, he wants to watch some brain rot, have lights turned on, or be fed with cigarettes and alcohol. Yeah, dumping down aliens with earthly pleasures before they can invade seems like a neat idea. Despite the good premise, it's sometimes hard to see what exactly the creature wants, as some colors are too similar to each other, but otherwise it's a pretty fun experience. Moving on, at number 8 we have Maca Break-In, a charming and pretty funny little game about a bunch of robbers with immortality potion. You basically need to complete each level by doing enough stuff with one dude before he gets absolutely obliterated, so that the next one can continue the job. The gameplay concept is very fun and well executed. I personally didn't have any issues with this one. Next up on number 7 we have Approaching Midnight. A cute little game in which we control a clock's handle and our job is to kill bugs by aiming at them. To properly position ourselves, we can only move backwards up to the amount of charges we have. There are a bunch of different enemies who move in a unique way that get introduced along the way, so the game never gets stale. The game also features an upgrade system which allows you to create your own strategy. Overall, a great experience. At number 6 we have Take Your Time, which is a puzzle platformer in which you can shoot bullets that either accelerate or slow down whatever they hit, including yourself. This mechanic is used in a variety of really clever environmental puzzles that required both skill and brains to complete. I had a very fun time with this one, although the complete lack of tutorial made the first minutes of the game a little bit frustrating because I had no clue that my magic bullets even exist in the first place. Now at number 5 we have Little Purple Adventure, which introduces itself on its page as a Metroidvania about time. As it turns out, well, it really is a Metroidvania, and a really well designed one at that. I won't say anything else about this game because discovering it is the main part of the experience, but I'll just say that all of the puzzles are amazing and satisfying to figure out. At number 4 we have Whoops, wrong button. So get this, you are Kim Jong-un and you want some coke. The problem is that there are 2 identical buttons, one that gets you coke and the other that launches a nuclear missile at USA. If you press the coke button, congrats, you got your coke, you win the game. But if you press the other one, well, you get to play the actual game, which is a timed puzzle-like detective in which you must browse the computer, solve some puzzles on it, and get some info by talking over the phone. The game is fun, has a funny sense of humor, and is generally a very rewarding experience. We are now entering top 3, folks. Opening the podium we have Broken Depths RPG, which is, you guessed it, an RPG game in which you go from room to room while fighting enemies and getting upgrades after each room. What's interesting is that combat is fully optional, you only fight when you feel like it. The catch is that you have a limited amount of moves that can only be restored by annihilating one of your foes. Overall, a very fun and engaging experience which allows you to build your own strategy and playstyles. At number 2 we have Dungeon Level Minus Minus. This one is a straight up puzzle game about having blocks with limited amounts of times you can push them and adding their numbers into other blocks via special other blocks. Yeah, there are a lot of blocks here. All of the puzzles require a bit of thinking, but when you finally figure them out you feel like an actual genius because the solutions are simply brilliant. I won't say much more, just play it for yourself, please. You will do yourself a great favor. And finally, at number 1 we have Tsu, which is a reflex game about a samurai fighting her way through a dojo. The music is amazing, animations are fluid, each enemy feels thought out and every attack pattern allows you to have cool skill moments, if you know what I mean. It's an amazing and polished experience which I fully enjoyed from start to finish. Of course, this ranking is based on the games that I personally played. Did you play any games submitted to this jam that you think are exceptionally good and deserve a spot among the best of the best? Let me know in the comments below. RozrywkaFan, signing out.